Oh, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her, loving you. Holding her and loving you, Earl Thomas Conley, awesome song, man. I'll tell you what, he just had a voice and just some great songs out. We sure miss him. I'll tell you what, he had some great records and everything. So be sure to check out some of his songs if you haven't already. And today we're going to learn this one, "Holding Her and Loving You." Just an awesome set of lyrics there. And but anyway, my name's Keith Williams with Fret More Guitar Lessons, and where we fret more, stress less, make a little music. We're going to make a little music today on this song. And pretty simple song, just a lot of finger picking, which you can do or not do. You don't have to do it, but I want to show it to you anyway, and you can decide from there. There's strumming in it as well, but I do some finger picking and this and that, but really just a 4-chord country song, so it's not too shabby to play. And anyway, but I'm going to show you this real quick. I'm going to show you this G here that we're doing. Makes it real easy to transition between the G and the C here. So we're going to use this position today. 2nd fret 5th string, 3rd fret 6th string, and then the 1st string of the 3rd fret. Okay, strumming all 6. And then we'll come down here to the C chord, 2nd string 1st fret, 4th string 2nd fret, 5th string 3rd fret. Okay, we got a D in there. 2nd fret, 3rd string and 1st string, okay, and then 2nd string of the 3rd fret over here. We're strumming 4 on that guy, okay, and we've got a 7th here, so similar to the C chord, 2nd string, 1st fret, and then we come up here to the 4th and 3rd strings on the 2nd fret, strumming 5, and there's an A minor there, okay. Now this G, the finger picking, or the kind of what we're doing there, you can just put your finger on the index finger on the 2nd string. Sometimes I come down and put my middle finger there on the 4th string. It's kind of a partial C there. But you can just do the 1st if you want to. It sound like this. Do a hammer on. And I'm just coming down. I'm doing the 6th, 4th, and 3rd on that. And then coming up with the 2nd. And then the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. If you didn't want to finger pick it, you could strum it, and it'd just be it's a pretty slow song. I try not to get it too fast. I'm bad to speed things up just a little bit, but okay, that's actually a little bit fast there, but okay, so here we go. Let's see. I'm not sure which is the. Really, just 2 choruses, I guess. They're a little bit different. I mean, the progression's the same. They have different words in the beginning part of it. They both end the same. And then so 3, really just 3 verses there, and got a little lick at the end. It's kind of cool. All right, so here we go. It's the 3rd hardest thing I'll ever do. Starts out with that. So we're just kind of doing the picking. You can do strumming. It's the 3rd hardest thing to see I'll ever do. Leaving here, back to the C, back to G, now the D. Without you, and I'm going to that either you can do first and second fingers, the partial C I showed you, or you can just do the second string. Just want to either strum up on that kind of so you get that sound where we've kind of went. It kind of feels like we kind of went to the C a little bit, but because we're on the C note. Okay, that's the C note because it's a B string. So when there's no B sharp, so that note there makes it a C, goes straight to C. Okay. So you don't, like I say, you don't need the other finger. I sometimes do that. Just make it simple. Just use that first finger. Like I say, you can either pick it. But even here, without you, and the second hardest thing I'll ever do is telling her about you. Okay, so it's just G, C, G, C, G, D, back to G. Okay. Now we're going to the A minor on this this part, which is, I'm sure, considered the chorus because it's kind of got the main the line in it there that for the title of the song. And like I said, it's just different on both of them. It goes to goes straight to the A minor. Okay. So let's just go ahead and jump into this one here. Okay, so just go straight to She's Been Good to Me. Again, you can finger pick it. And all I'm doing, I don't want to get overcomplicated with the finger picking. And again, I don't want to confuse you if you're not used to finger picking. It's not something you have to do. Mainly, and you can use your pick. I use my middle finger. I kind of keep my nail a little longer there. And I just run down. I go down the strings and then up the strings. And I don't necessarily go down all of them. So I'm going down two, fourth and third, and then coming up on the second, and then grabbing the first up with my middle finger. So picking fourth and third, plucking the second up, and the first up, and then the second again. Plucking down, fourth, third, plucking up the second, up the first, up the second. But like I say, that's just something you can do. Kind of adds a little something to it there. But you can also strum it. It sounds just as pretty. It's okay. Okay. All right. So F G. She's been good to me. Things were going wrong. How can I tell her now? To D, good ain't good enough for the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. Okay, now I about forgot this part. This part goes from there's a little run there, and it's really the D to the C, and so it's the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. Okay, just the D to C. It's holding her, loving you. One thing you could do too, in this, I'm just throwing stuff at you here. I kind of like it. I did the cover of this song too, so you can kind of play along with this if you want to. And but you can see this. What we're doing on the D, first part of the D chord, we're getting that on the second fret. We're getting the first string there, which is an F sharp. We could do it up here and do. So let me see where we're at here. With hardest thing I'll ever have to do. You could do a walk down from on the sixth string, because that's F sharp too. So it's an E. Both of those are E. So, and then just to the C. And I'm just doing like a little finger picking there. Oops. So you can do that. Sounds kind of cool too, but you can just go to the D chord. Makes it easier. loving you. Or we could do holding her, loving you. And another thing with, if you don't want to do finger picking with your fingers, you can still do it with the pick and just kind of come up, you know, on those strings. Still, you know, instead of, if you don't want to involve your fingers, if that's, you know, like say, depending on where you're at in your journey here, you know, if you're comfortable with doing the finger picking, then I would do it. But if not, you know, do it with the pick or strum it for now and then work that in later, okay? All right, so let's see. So then it kind of picks up a little, not really tempo, but it just kind of, instead of the finger picking, it's kind of, after the first holding her and loving you. If she give me one, so it's more strumming there. If she give me one good reason I'd be gone, she ain't done one thing wrong. So it's just G, C, G, C, and then back to the G and the D, okay? And so the next part, so don't expect me just to walk out of the door. Like this, still love her. D, I love you more. And then we go to the she's been good to me. It's the same. It's like I said, it's just like the other chorus. She's been good to me. Things weren't going right. She made my days long before you made my nights. Okay, and the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. Holding her, going down to D, loving you. Okay, so anyway, that's all the same, and then that's the end of the song there, except for the it repeats that last line. Girl, the hardest thing I've ever had to do is holding her and loving you. And this is kind of how. Sort of how it ends here. I say sort of. It's there's a little lick there. It's pretty close, I think, to what they're doing. Okay, because it kind of goes back to that C after it says holding her, girl, the hardest thing I've ever had to do is holding her and loving you. And then we do that part. And then from the we're going to the first and third on the second string. And then open third, so second string, first and third fret, okay, and then open third, and then second fret on the third, and then just strumming the G there. Okay, so it's third string, open. And second and open, just doing the G chord there, okay? All right, so that's it. Holding her, loving you. Earl Thomas Conley, man, we're going to do some more of his stuff and get some more stuff out. Listen, I appreciate y'all tuning in today. Give us a thumbs up on this one if you could, and subscribe to us, and check out our links down below in the description, and check out our videos. We've got a lot of homework to do besides just learning this song. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of clicking, a lot of, a lot of liking, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, but no, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope you've learned a little something today, and I hope you've had fun, at least if you haven't learned a whole lot. Okay, so anyway, I appreciate it very much, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks.